Hello guys, S2W here as your average consumer with another casual consumer's review. This video will be an exciting one for me because it's a shoe that I personally have always wanted to try to own in my collection. But for some cruel reason, Canada, or rather Adidas.ca, had never received any stock till now. And just in time, it's been said that this silhouette is ending its short legacy with this last colorway that I have here with us. Only released for about a year as of this video's upload date, today I have the Adidas Ace 16 Plus Pure Control Ultra Boost in the clay colorway here for a review. Now if you didn't know, this model was actually based on another Adidas shoe lineup that released around the beginning of 2016. Inspired by the football/soccer shoe, the Adidas Ace 16 Plus Pure Control, which was game-changing with its laceless design, allowing an increase in optimal control of the ball for players. Adidas then of course took its chances and transformed this silhouette into a hybrid sport and lifestyle design with the addition of one of the most comfortable cushioning that we have in the present day, the ever so popular Ultra Boost sole. Throughout the end of 2016 and now near the end of 2017, Adidas had released quite a few colorways during this time, including some notable ones such as the triple black colorway, the grey colorway with the camouflaged heel cup, the red colorway from the Red Limit collection, the champagne colorway, and also the pink colorway from their collab with multifunctional retailer Kith. In short, from what I know, only one store in Toronto has stock and always raffled them in a very limited size run. I took all in-store L's there and also an online L for those pink ones from Kith. Now, I finally got a pair in my collection as these were released online at Adidas.ca, and interestingly enough, my first pair of this silhouette, but would also be my last because it's rumored to be discontinued. Enough talking though, let's take a closer look at these sneakers. First thing I will talk about is the upper of this shoe. Sporting a greenish gray hue, the material used to create this is not foreign if you've been following Adidas's lineups. But for those who are not familiar, it's created by Adidas's top-of-the-line knitting technology called Prime Knit, which is popular for its adaptable sock-hugging fit, ultralight properties, and breathability. As we can see here, this shoe sports a full one-piece Prime Knit upper stretching from the front to the back of the shoes. Apart from being seamless, it's also laceless as well, a design named as Pure Cut according to Adidas, which means without overlays and edges on the upper to match really what made the Ace 16 Plus football cleats stand out. Fact of the day though, since these are laceless and first released last year of 2016, wouldn't it make sense that these should be the laceless Ultra Boost instead? But I digress, sneakers like this without shoelaces makes the whole design a lot more sleek and modern in my opinion, and in this case will offer quite a suitable slip-on piece of footwear with optimal fit and comfort. As we look at the top, in place of the laces is another piece of Prime Knit material with distinctive parallel lines. Interestingly enough, other than the stretchy sock collar that allows us to stretch out the opening for easy slip-on access, this Prime Knit here I'm touching is the only area that offers some form of elasticity. Any Prime Knit material you see other than this forefoot area is more structurally tight and fixed. By touch, the knit also feels a lot rougher as I try to lift the knit up, which was nearly impossible as you can see the clip here, and I'll let you know the reason of that in just a few seconds. As for the lateral side, we will see a prominent 3-stripe logo which adds a bold statement for Adidas's branding. The 3 stripes are made out of regular malleable plastic materials with some special designs embedded on it, whereas on the medial side, it's just plain Prime Knit surface material with some alternate knitting detailing. Near the back of the sneakers, we will see the familiar Ultra Boost heel fit counter mold to provide a natural fit that allows optimal movement of our Achilles. And at the back of the shoes, we will see a rising pull tab with fancy triangular designs and Adidas's Sport Performance logo at the center of this tab. The tongue tip of this shoe also sports a second pull tab at the front with similar triangular designs adhered on it, but from the front view, you'll see arrowheads instead. Inside the shoe, there is a removable insole just like in any Ultra Boost. On this pair though, the design on the heel is a large arrowhead with the numbers 16++ instead of the normal Ultra Boost text branding on regular versions. The material on this insole is very soft and buttery too, and by touch I would say feels a lot better than normal insoles as well. At the back of the sneakers, the inner lining has a very thin padding that allows our Achilles and ankles to rest comfortably. Although it's not puffy as you can see how shallow it is, it's still better than nothing. Now the mystery to why the Prime Knit feels rigid is what lies inside this shoe. I can't really show you much because I can only stretch the opening so much, but as you can see, there's a layer of synthetic textile coating here under the Prime Knit. This is what makes the Prime Knit a lot less stretchy as this material is basically adding structure or shielding to the knit. If I were to pull the Prime Knit or push it from inside out, I'm pushing this coating along with it as well, so this is the reason why. Midsole wise, the cushioning used here is the popular Ultra Boost sole. Made out of Boost technology, which is the cloud-like puffy looking white substance here, is Adidas's most responsive cushioning ever, where the more energy you put in, the more it gives back. It's very bouncy as if you're walking on marshmallows and recognized as one of the most comfortable cushioning out there because of this. Flipping over the shoe, we will see the familiar continental rubber outsole with multiple round nubs for extraordinary grip in wet and dry conditions. This rubber is very flexible, offering our feet an energized ride while bending our feet with them. In the midfoot region, we will see the torsion system like every Ultra Boost, and this gives the heel and forefoot area of the shoe a more stable ride. Anyways, here are some Adidas Ace 16 Plus Pure Control Ultra Boost in the clay colorway fit footage. Fit wise, I heard a lot of different sizing stories with this silhouette, but in the end, I chose to buy it in my true to size. This at true to size for me fits pretty well. Now bear in mind if you're a new viewer, I do have wide feet, and the verdict in my opinion for this shoe is honestly long and narrow. At least for me it is, as it reminds me a lot of the Alpha Bound sizing. If you have narrow feet, you would be able to go down half a size in my opinion. If you have wide feet though and you really want to get a pair of this, I guess in resale market now because Adidas is ending this model line, be wary because having wide foot kind of sucks in this scenario. Although there is some toe room up front, the midfoot region is snug in my opinion. If I half sized down, I think it would have worked a lot better lengthwise, but I'm not so sure about widthwise. In any case, you'll be safe buying true to size in my opinion, or honestly, your Adidas Alpha Bound sizing because they fit just like those. Comfort wise for the upper, I really do love this model. It's snug just right enough for your feet to be strapped in. If I were to compare this to the official Adidas Laceless Ultra Boost, I would really prefer this version than those because the upper just feels right on the forefoot, whereas the Laceless Ultra Boost fitted very constrictingly. Again, this fits almost exactly like an Alpha Bounce with a lighter upper, and also the shape just looks way better than the Laceless Ultra Boost in my personal opinion again, with its sleek and swift running contours. Most importantly, it makes my feet look slimmer than usual. Cushioning wise, it feels exactly like any ordinary Ultra Boost. If you tried on one of those, you already know how comfy they are and they are just the same on these ones. Price wise however, these retailed at 260 Canadian dollars before tax, a hefty price, but since it's labeled as a limited collection, it really is only 20 bucks more than a regular Ultra Boost here in Canada. The Laceless Ultra Boosts were 250 and in my opinion, I would just spend 10 bucks more so I can get these Ace 16 Plus Pure Control Ultra Boosts instead. The real tough price comparison for me is the Ultra Boost ATR though, which is only $10 more than these Ace 16 Plus Pure Control Ultra Boosts. I really like the ATR or All-Terrain Ultra Boost as well, but since this is the last colorway of the Ace 16 Plus Ultra Boost silhouette anyways, if you can't get these for retail, I would personally just go for the ATR at retail instead. As always, throw me some likes if you like this video and let me know in the comments if you have this silhouette in your collection as well. If you can pick only one silhouette, these 16 Plus Pure Control Ultra Boost or the Laceless Ultra Boost, which would you prefer? Because I'm really curious as well. That's it for today. S2W signing off.